Sarah Plain and Tall, Part 16. It was very quiet. The dogs leaned down to eat the hailstones. Seal stepped around them and leaped upon the fence to groom herself. A tree had blown over near the cow pond, and the wild roses were scattered on the ground as if a wedding had come and gone there. I'm glad I saved an armful, was all that Sarah said. Only one field was badly damaged, and Sarah and Papa hitched up the horses and plowed and replanted during the next few days. The roof had held. I told you I know about roofs, Sarah told Papa, making him smile. Papa kept his promise to Sarah. When the work was done, he took her out into the fields, Papa riding Jack, who was sly, and Sarah riding old Bess. Sarah was quick to learn. Too quick, Caleb complained to me as we watched from the fence. He thought a moment. Maybe she'll fall off and have to stay here. Why? He asked, turning to me. Why does she have to go away alone? Hush up, Caleb, I said crossly. Hush up. I could get sick and make her stay here, said Caleb. No. We could tie her up. No. And Caleb began to cry, and I took him inside the barn where we could both cry. Papa and Sarah came to hitch the horses to the wagon so Sarah could practice driving. Papa didn't see Caleb's tears, and he sent him with an axe to begin chopping up the tree by the pond for firewood. I stood and watched Sarah, the reins in her hands, Papa next to her in the wagon. I could see Caleb standing by the pond, one hand shading his eyes, watching, too. I went into the safe darkness of the barn. Then, Sarah's chicken scuttling along behind me. Why? I asked out loud, echoing Caleb's question. The chickens watched me, their eyes small and bright. The next morning, Sarah got up early and put on her blue dress. She took apples to the barn. She loaded a bundle of hay on the wagon for old Bess and Jack. She put on her yellow bonnet. Remember, Jack, said Papa, a strong hand. Yes, Jacob. Best to be home before dark, said Papa. Driving a wagon is hard if there's no full moon. Yes, Jacob. Sarah kissed us all, even my father, who looked surprised. Take care of Seal, she said to Caleb and me. And with a whisper to old Bess and a stern word to Jack, Sarah climbed up in the wagon and drove away. Very good, murmured Papa as he watched, and after a while he turned and went into the fields. Caleb and I watched Sarah from the porch. Caleb took my hand, and the dogs lay down beside me. It was sunny, and I remembered another time when a wagon had taken Mama away. It had been a day just like this day, and Mama had never come back.